People think that vulnerability somehow equals weakness or insecurity, but they're completely wrong. And in this video, I'll tell you about how starting a fitness club ended up showing me that it can actually be a cheat code to becoming brave and confident. So let's get started. So yeah, I wanted to start a fitness club since I was at the beginning of my senior year, which is this year. And I thought, why not? I mean, it's my final year, might as well do something out of the ordinary, right? So I've been thinking about it for a while, but of course, there was the thing that would make me nervous, which is that to actually start the club, you need to first make posters like I showed you, and then you need to get a stand, right? Because we're gonna do a club fair where everybody in the high school comes up to your own stand and sees what you have to offer, and essentially you have to pitch your club, right? Now, I think I'm a pretty good speaker now, but still, nerves get the best of me. I knew that some people were gonna think it was lame or think it was try hard or cringe, because there's still this kind of weird stigma against guys that like to exercise. It's kind of seen as gym bro-ish or whatever. So I made my posters, like I said, I think it's pretty good. And I got my stand ready, got a little MacBook where I could show the workout routine we were going to be doing. And, people started coming in. Now, of course, some people did giggle, some people did laugh, some people did scoff at it, but some didn't. Some did actually seem interested, and some actually ended up signing up for it. By the end of the club fair, I had around 5 or 6 signups. It wasn't the most, not even close. Some had 20, I think. But it was more than I was hoping for, more than I was expecting as well. So as I sat there with my piece of paper showing all the people that wanted to sign up for the club, I realized, oh, damn, I survived. I survived the laughing, I survived the ridicule, I survived the scoffing. And now I feel better about it. And it reminded me of something I read from a book once about vulnerability and how the world's definition of it is almost entirely wrong. You see, vulnerability to most people, especially to young men, is seen as weakness. It's seen as insecurity, as showing your belly to, the herd and then kind of lying down and just taking it. That is not vulnerability. Vulnerability, in its base form, is putting yourself out there and not giving a damn about people's reaction to it. Vulnerability is putting yourself in a position where you could risk being rejected. Vulnerability is asking a girl out where she could say no. Vulnerability is telling a joke that may not be that funny, or somebody may be upset by it. Vulnerability is giving your real, authentic opinion, even if it's the unpopular one. Vulnerability is trying to integrate yourself with a group of people that you don't know and that could say, no, we don't want you here. You see, vulnerability is actually pretty damn strong when I say it like that, right? I was being vulnerable by trying to start this club and actually getting people to join, even though some rejected it. It felt strong to do because it took bravery, it took courage, right? And doesn't it just sound like something you want to emulate more? When you say, oh, I want to be more vulnerable, it's not some bad thing. It's saying, yeah, I want to be braver. I want to be more confident to do something that could lead to me getting rejected or being laughed at. Yeah, maybe I will try to do a presentation or try to do a TED talk, something like that. And there's actually a quote from Marcus Aurelius that really sings to me for this. It's called, it says, quote, "The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say or think or do. Only what you do." You see, really, at the end of the day, nobody's opinion, nobody's actions matter as much as your own. Now, if I had not decided to start the club because I was nervous, that nervousness about people laughing, people scoffing, people not signing up for it overwhelmed me, then that would actually be, wait, let me formulate my words better. The idea most men have that they won't put themselves in a position to be rejected because they don't want to look weak, right? They don't want to ask the girl out. They don't want to start the club. They don't want to, I don't know, give a presentation. They don't want to go to that group of people and start talking to them. They do this because they don't want to look weak. But in doing so, that is actually where the weakness comes from. Because you are fully dictating your contentment, your ability to be happy with yourself on what their response is, what they will do. The obvious example is the girl thing. If she rejects you, you will feel bad. So to not feel bad, you just won't ask her at all, right? That's something that's like, I'm saving myself from the heartache. I'm saving myself from looking like a weak person. But that is in and of itself weak, because the strong version of you, the version of you that is being vulnerable, which you think is bad, would just go up to her and say, yeah, I think you're attractive. Let's go out sometime. And okay, maybe don't use those exact phrasing, but hey, I'm just giving you an example here. But yeah, overall, vulnerability, it's actually pretty strong. It does not equal weakness. It does not equal insecurity. The people that are weak and insecure need to be more vulnerable. It would help them to be more vulnerable. That's a crazy statement, I know. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Being scared of looking weak is weak. It's that simple. So tell me, is there ever a time where you feel like you could be more vulnerable, but you're scared because, you look weak, or you'll look lame for, trying to say something about this or giving your real opinion when it's easier to just stay quiet? Then yeah, tell me in the description down below. And also, you can just message me on Instagram for whatever reason you're curious about something, asking a question, go for it. And what else? There's also a free full 5-day guide in the description down below about how to start your social journey. So overall, remember, take action and learn from failure. See you, man.